Ever wondered if all you've heard about cybersecurity is indeed true or just a web of myths? Let's take a journey into the world of cybersecurity, a realm that's much more than just ones and zeros. It's a dynamic landscape where people, processes, and technology intertwine. Now, you might be thinking, isn't cybersecurity the IT department's job? Well, that's one of the myths we'll bust today. Cybersecurity is a shared responsibility, requiring active engagement from every corner of a business, not just the tech wizards in the IT department. So, are you ready to challenge what you know, to unravel the truth behind the myths, to understand why even the best antivirus software isn't a silver bullet, or why small businesses too need to prioritize their digital defenses? Then buckle up, because we're about to venture into the heart of the cyber jungle. Let's dive into these myths and debunk them one by one. Ever heard that once you've undergone cybersecurity training, you're all set? Well, that's just the tip of the iceberg. Cybersecurity isn't a one-and-done deal. Training is a great starting point, but it's far from being the entire solution. Why, you ask? Well, the digital world is constantly evolving. New threats emerge every day, and old ones get smarter. Let's take a peek at multi-factor authentication, or MFA. It's like a digital fortress with multiple gates. Even if a cybervillain cracks your password, they'd still have to pass through another layer of security. And that's not easy. But even MFA isn't foolproof. You need to regularly update your detection and response strategies. Think of it like updating your wardrobe. You wouldn't wear the same clothes every day, would you? Similarly, your defense mechanisms need to adapt to the latest trends in the cyber world. So, training is important, but there's much more to cybersecurity than that. Another common myth is that all zero-trust security is the same. Is it really so? Let's debunk this myth. Zero-trust security is a cybersecurity concept that believes in the principle, never trust, always verify. It involves strategies and technologies designed to prevent security breaches on a network. But here's the catch. Not all zero-trust security measures offer the same level of protection. Some might be robust and comprehensive, covering various aspects of cybersecurity. Others may just focus on a single area, like secure access or identity verification. Each measure has different features and benefits, and their effectiveness can vary based on the specific needs of a company or individual. It's like comparing apples and oranges, really. You need to consider your unique requirements, threat landscape, and resources when choosing a zero-trust security measure. It's not a one-size-fits-all scenario. In fact, a blend of different measures might often be the best approach to ensure comprehensive protection. So, all zero-trust security measures are not created equal. Each has its own strengths and weaknesses. Some believe that relying on a cloud platform provider will cover all cybersecurity needs. But is that the whole truth? Let's dig a bit deeper. While it's true that cloud platform providers often have robust security measures in place, they are not a one-stop shop for all cybersecurity needs. One crucial aspect that often gets overlooked is the visibility into software as a service applications. Without this, you may end up with what we call cybersecurity blind spots. These are areas in your software ecosystem that you don't have enough insight into, which could potentially be exploited by cybercriminals. Just imagine driving a car with a blindfold on. Not an ideal situation, right? So, it's not just about having a cloud platform provider, but also about understanding what's happening in your software environment. This requires a level of engagement and understanding that goes beyond just signing up for a service. It involves actively seeking out and addressing potential vulnerabilities to ensure your digital assets are truly secure. So, relying solely on a cloud platform for security needs is not a foolproof plan. Often people believe that antivirus software and other defenses are all they need. But is that enough? Well, let's dive into this. Antivirus software and other defenses, while crucial, are not the be-all and end-all of cybersecurity. They're like the walls and moat around a castle. But what happens if an enemy slips past them? That's where detection and response capabilities come in. These are the castle guards who spot the intruders and take action. Testing these capabilities is vital. It's like running drills to ensure the castle guards are ready for an attack. It helps identify blind spots and areas for improvement. But remember, cybersecurity isn't static. Just as castle defenses need to adapt to new siege tactics, your cybersecurity measures need regular updates to counter evolving threats. It's a continuous process of strengthening and adapting, not a one-time setup and forget. In the grand scheme of things, antivirus software and other defenses are just pieces of the larger cybersecurity puzzle. They work in tandem with detection, response, and regular updates to create a comprehensive shield against cyber threats. So, antivirus software and other defenses are just a part of the larger cybersecurity puzzle. Last but not least, there's a myth that smaller companies don't need robust cybersecurity measures. But is that really the case? Well, let's debunk this misconception right now. It's a fact that all systems, no matter how big or small, are targeted by automated cyber attacks. That's right, cyber threats do not discriminate based on the size of a company. They act like predators in the wild, looking for any vulnerability to exploit. This means that smaller companies, just like the big ones, need to prioritize robust cybersecurity measures. It's not about the size of the company, but the value of the data it holds. Cybersecurity is a universal need, and no organization is too small to be on the radar of cybercriminals. So, no matter the size of your business, robust cybersecurity measures are a must. So, we've debunked some commonly held cybersecurity myths, but what does this mean for you? It's clear that cybersecurity is not just about having strong passwords or relying on your cloud service to keep you safe. No, it goes beyond that. Multi-factor authentication is your friend. It's like having a second lock on your door. It's not foolproof, but it sure does make things tougher for the bad guys. Also, your cybersecurity strategies should never be set in stone. Just like your smartphone apps need regular updates, so do your detection and response strategies. Cyber threats evolve, and so should your defenses. And don't forget about visibility. You need to keep an eye on your software as a service applications. It's like checking all the rooms in your house regularly, just to make sure everything's in order. Testing is key, too. Don't just install defenses and forget about them. Regularly test them to ensure they still hold up. Lastly, remember that every business, big or small, needs robust cybersecurity measures. It's not about the size of the ship, but the motion of the ocean. Remember, in the world of cybersecurity, knowledge is power. Stay informed, stay safe.